Mario once again with MIM Microflight. Another video for today, November 5th, 2025. I did an early video with respect to this Hirobo SRB Quark, and you can see it's sitting next to, for size comparison, next to one of my many bumblebee designs that I've done, throughout the years. Actually, not throughout the years, but I mean, the redesigns have been done throughout the years, but the original one dates back to the early 2000s, before the Hirobo was even on the market. But you can see that I have employed here the same independent component setup to drive the. This is a brushless motor on the Hirobo on the main, and this is a coreless motor. Still a brush motor, but coreless, to drive the tail. An interesting setup here with the motor driving a rod on a bevel gear setup to the back. And I've done many times similar setups, way before this, because my target when I did these helicopters, when I was designing them, was to try every single way that I could set my motors, and I did a similar setup just to kill some of the weight at the back from having the motors, as you typically would do it, as is on this Bumblebee. You can see that just a regular DC motor with a geared reduction here for the tail to drive a larger propeller, with a smaller motor. Anyway, so I the same components that I've been employing on my helicopters, what I call the old school day, I have employed here on this. On this Hirobo. You can see that gyro actually comes from not GWS, I said in my other video, but Cirrus. Cirrus was making these gyros. As you can see here, it's a company that was making them. They came in these plastic injection molded boxes. So I would remove the boxes and make my own packaging there so that it's lighter. Back in the day, we're talking about running these, with NiCads and nickel metal hydride batteries. We wouldn't have, light poles at that point, at least not to the point that they are now. So anyway, this is the original controller board, and I have so many videos on this that I repaired the ESC section, which is this is a two board here that was attached via this all these pins here, multiple pins here. So from so much opening and working on this, it had broken. So I started making connections with these wires, but eventually I decided not to go this route because this uses a 72 megahertz antenna, the long antenna transmitters, and so I just decided to go with this one because these are the radios that I use on most of my